is Ted Kelly with Ted's Hospitality Minute. This week, we're going to talk a little bit about the new hotel cleaning standards and what's your strategy. When we return post COVID to our hotels and hopefully guests prepare to get out and start traveling again, how are we going to clean our hotels? What's our strategy there? What's the new equipment that we're going to incorporate? How are we going to clean our public spaces, our guest rooms, our fitness centers, pools, etc.? We're going to have to take some extraordinary measures. Obviously, we see that now, the cleanliness and the germs and how this virus spreads. So we're going to have to take extraordinary measures to make sure that our hotel is clean, not only just for us, but for our guests. So as we start embarking on this new system, this new process, how are we going to do that effectively, efficiently? Is it going to require us to increase the size of our staff? How are we going to do that? I know that from a safety and precaution standpoint, we're going to have to probably look at considering when folks come into our hotels, providing PPE, meaning guests, gloves, etc. There's obviously going to be a lot more hand sanitizing stations put out throughout the hotel. There's going to be wipes available. I mean, are we gonna make ourselves kind of like the local grocery store now, where they have folks pretty much 100% of the time wiping down the grocery carts as folks come into the store to go, up and down the aisles. And actually, in the aisles, they have it one directional now. They don't even want you having a bi-directional path in the grocery store aisle. So a lot of things to think about in terms of how we set up that strategy, and one other thing to think about, even from a guest room perspective, if we have guests that do extended stays, do we go in immediately and clean the room? Do we allow the room, 24, 48 hours to kind of decompose while we wait for that to kind of clear out? I know I've read a lot of good things lately from the American Hotel Lodging Association, where they've come up with their safe stay guidelines. And I think it's great. It's definitely a great start in kind of identifying all the potential places where we need to focus on making sure that we're getting adequate or beefing up, I should say, the cleanliness and sanitizing more to make sure that we're taking care of our guests and ourselves. So as we think about, post-COVID, what happens in the next few weeks, the next few months, and how we try to minimize exposure to our guests and to our employees, it becomes important and imperative that we set up the proper hotel cleaning standards and process to make sure that that happens. So it's going to be different, quite different than what we were used to prior to this COVID epidemic, but we'll get through it, right? We're all in this together. This is Ted. It's been another Ted's Hospitality Minute. You guys have a great day.